What are we giving it to our patient for?
Pneumonia.
For respiratory pneumonia. Okay. So on here, when you go to the vial, it's very small, so pardon me. Concentration and prepared solution, amount of diluent to be added, and then the reconstituted solution volume. So on this vial, it will tell you how much to put in of the saline for, and then how much you're gonna actually have for however many milligrams. So if we're gonna do the smallest amount, it would be 500, the most concentrated, 500 milligrams per mil. We're going to add 3.6 milliliters of diluent, which in this case, we're gonna use normal saline. And then reconstituted solution volume should be 4. So we're gonna add 3.6 in here, but we should be able to pull out 4, and that's going to give us our 500 milligrams per mil. So if we have 500 milligrams per mil, and we're gonna pull out 4 milligrams, or I'm sorry, yeah, 4 milliliters, how much is that?
2 grams.
What?
2 grams.
Okay, and 2 grams equals
200 milliliters.
2,000,
2,000 milliliters.
right?
Milligrams.
So 500 milligrams per ml, okay?
What's her order?
1
gram. 1 gram.
So we're going to end up doing what?
wasting 2 mLs.
Yeah, we're gonna probably waste. Or waste, if you wanna just draw out.
Just find them the other options.
Yeah, we can.
So on here, your bottle, we're giving you what you need for checkoff, but your bottle says 200 milligrams per mil, 250 milligrams per mil, or 500 milligrams per mil. And that's in the first column. In the second column, it tells you how much you need to put in there to reconstitute to get that many milligrams per mil, okay? So she had a dose, and her dose was 200 milligrams. I'm gonna reconstitute to the 200 milligrams per mil. Does that make sense? Or you could reconstitute to the 500 milligrams per mil and give her half a mil. Does that make sense? If it was 250, okay? So the reason why we wanna go with 500 milligrams per mil is she is getting a gram, which is 1,000 milligrams, right? We have 500 milligrams per mil, takes 2 of those to get the 1,000, right? Everybody with me so far? Okay? If I reconstituted to 200 milligrams per mil, and she still was ordered to get a gram, how many mils am I gonna give her? How many mils, how many 200 milligrams? 5. I'm gonna give her 5 mils as opposed to how many? 2. So if I give her 5 mils, can I give her 5 mils in any of these sites? No, I would have to divide that into 2 different injections, and that's just mean, right? So you want to reconstitute. Your whole idea behind reconstitution is you're reconstituting to need the least amount pulled up in your syringe to give to the patient. Does that make sense? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so pop that top. Make sure that you cleanse for how long?
15 seconds.
I'm also gonna cleanse the top of my multi-dose vial. Okay. I'm going to put a needle onto my syringe. And how much did we say reconstitute we were gonna use? 3.6. So, I'm actually going to use a different syringe. Need a bigger syringe. So I've got my air. My 3.6 with some air bubbles. Push this in slowly. If you go too fast, it will be very foamy. Okay. Here's the thing about these kind of medications too. Don't do this. Don't shake. You want to mix it, but you don't want to shake it. The more you shake it, the more violent the material becomes. So you don't want all of these little pieces of powder down there. You want to roll it in between your hands, okay? I'm gonna guess this probably isn't gonna be perfect since it's not really Rosefa. Not bad. Okay, so now we're going to go back in. And we should have our perfect 4 milliliters. There it is. Ready for administration.
Okay, and how many does she get?
She gets 2.
Okay.
I did the whole 4.
So if you drop the whole 4, you waste how much?
2.
Do you have to waste it with another nurse?
Yes. No.
No, you do not, because it's not a controlled substance. You can drop just what you need, or you can drop all of it and waste the rest in the trash can.
I have a question about